Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. We've had a public holiday in Australia, so that's always good. Always enjoyable to have a day off on a Tuesday, which only happens once a year. Anzac Day, to remember the fallen and all the service members of the Defence Force. So over the past couple of weeks, if not months, I've sort of been chewing on a change that I think I require in my life in regard to what I do for work. I've been working in human services for over 20 years now, dealing with all sorts of aspects of services, mental health, drug and alcohol, correctional services, disability, aged care, you name it. There really isn't much that I haven't done. And what I have found over time, and in particular maybe over the last best part of a year, I think, is that I need to do something else. I'm sort of over humans, if that's the right way to put it, or at least their baggage. I think I've spoken to thousands of people in that time, and heard some dreadful stories, also some great successes. As you can imagine, humanity comes in all shapes and sizes and stories. But I think my soul has been squeezed a little bit and loaded with layers of human challenges and misery, which I can't really do much about it. I think I'm fairly pragmatic, cynical even, and I have no trouble switching off from work. But nonetheless, I find myself struggling a bit with what I do, or I think more so because I don't want to do it anymore. I think that's the thing. So I've been thinking what else I could do, and I had a few job offers, but they're the same thing. Even more gnarly in regard to the demands and pound of flesh that they want for more money, but I don't want more money. Money really is not a big thing to me. I'm not foolish. I'm not saying I work for free and I just grow flowers or something, but it's not the determining factor. So I've been sort of chewing on this for quite a while. So maybe I should become a delivery driver, or just, work in landscaping. But I'm too fucking old. I have a back strain and a hamstring injury, just getting out of bed just about. So that's just not gonna work. So last night I took out the beautiful wife because she is going to morph into a new role as a consultant for a clinic, working in a variety of therapeutic settings and services, all via telehealth. So that's exciting. And we had a chat about this weight that I sometimes feel on my mind and to some extent on my soul. I know that sounds dramatic, but anyway, that's what it feels like. And we had a chat about some of the things that I'm good at and that I also enjoy. That's obviously important because I'm good at what I do, but I don't necessarily enjoy it anymore. So we sort of had a bit of a journey of discovery in regard to, like I said, delivery driver would be cool, just talk to people for briefly, they're grateful, and then on to the next. But if that would work for me intellectually, I don't know. Not sure, but it's certainly an option for me. And then we went on to teaching, which I've done a bit of. Mental health, done a few modules. Disability, I did a few modules back in the day, and I've also done numerous presentations, obviously, in a variety of my roles that I've had to the public, TV, radio, whatever. And I enjoy the teaching on an academic level, so TAFE or university. I think it's sort of a natural thing for me. As you can tell, I don't mind, having a natter, as we say here, or a chat. And I like passing on information and knowledge that I have acquired myself over my very diverse and undulating journey of employment and life. So that led us then to have a look as to what that look like, what I have to do. And I would have to do a Cert 4 in training and assessment, TIA, I think it's called, which would then enable me to teach at TAFE. TAFE is like an adult education college, tertiary education, where you can go up from certificate 3s, maybe 2s, up to diploma level, I believe. But there's also other organisations that offer open learning, so it's all remote, online, which obviously is one of the sort of benefits that came out of COVID. That people don't have to travel and be in groups due to COVID. Obviously, that wasn't possible. So that sort of sphere has certainly opened up. And so that discussion was fantastic. We had a pizza, we had a couple of glasses of red, which we stuck to. We didn't carry on too much because even though we had a day off today. And it's been great. My mind is certainly embracing this exit opportunity to do something new and different, and something that excites me. And I think that was part of the reason why I sort of felt I was, Groundhog Day a little bit. Same thing every day, different people, but same dynamics, challenges, barriers, obstacles, trauma. Yeah, the list goes on. And it's really put a bit of a spring in my step and my mind, just been fantastic. So change is one of those things that we all need to, I think, embrace, because it's so easy to get sort of trapped in those situations where we just do what we do because it's good, it pays well, or whatever it may be, and it's secure, but inside we feel not empty necessarily, but certainly not satisfied, or we necessarily enjoy what it is that we're doing. So yeah, change is one of those things that has always been part of my life, and my wife Caroline as well, and we've spoken about it as well, that now that we've done the same thing for a couple of years, which for us is a long time. We're sort of gypsy-like in regard to our employment journey and careers. I've done the same job now for 4 years, which is, I think, the second longest job I've ever had in my life. And Caroline is also, actually, she's beaten me. She's morphed through like 3 different sort of pit stops along the way. Now we're in employment services, and that's not looking terribly stable, shall we say, in regard to ongoing funding for a mob that we work for. So I suppose in a way it's sort of not forced, but you certainly have to be switched on in regard to like the realities of what's going on, and not stick your head in the sand. So that was one of the contributors to also sort of reviewing where we were at, and we've spoken about this for quite a while, particularly me, more so, as to what I should be doing, and what something would be that I would enjoy, because I'm in my mid-50s now. I don't have to conquer the world anymore, but I want to do something that I enjoy doing, that is not attached to, or employment is not simply attached to the maximum financial reward that will come my way. So yeah, very exciting. So I'm looking up courses. I'm still due to go overseas, go back home in August, September, within those 2 months, and see family and friends, which will be awesome. And then after that, I'll get my teeth into it. So for now, I still keep on doing what I'm doing, but there's certainly been a release of some valve has gone off and go like, thank fuck. I'm not just feeling trapped in the situation. And I should, it's not as if I don't enjoy my work, but like I said, I've done it for so long, and I've dealt with human baggage and challenges for so long that I just feel like I have some kind of vicarious trauma, in a way. And to sort of be able to now move on and have a sense of aiming for something that excites me, and that I think I'll be good at, and that offers numerous opportunities in regard to service delivery, like I said, online or whatever it is is fantastic. I really haven't felt as positive and excited as I have since we've had this chat yesterday. And it's funny, I go a bit introverted when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like I mull on things, I guess, because I don't want to trouble my wife with my quandaries and challenges and worries, because she's got a lot to sort of progress through herself. But of course, it's bullshit. We've always been the best when we talk about everything and anything. We used to talk incessantly about things and sort of direct each other, or nudge or redirect, or go like, not really sure that's a good idea. And it's always been great. It's always worked out well. So I'm not sure why I have been so stupid not to have more conversations with her about this. So, but it's great that we have, and it was a fantastic night. We enjoyed the pizza and saw some friends and had a laugh, and it's just a great vibe. And I just wanted to share with you all that embrace change. Sometimes you have to force it a little bit, but you know what you know, and you know what you feel, and we should be able to meander around a little bit, and sniff around, and concede that whatever it is that we're doing it's not giving us what we want anymore. Well, that's been our journey anyway. Some people go, okay, that's a job, fuck it, it's permanent, it's stable, pay our money, and I'll do it and just go home. It doesn't matter what it is, it's just a means to an end. We've never been able to do that. We're just not, I'm not sure what the appropriate word would be, conditioned enough to just very segregated, separate that. That's work, and then come home and then do our thing. We need some kind of validation and a sense of what we're doing is worthwhile, and we enjoy it. And I'm not saying everyone else who does what I just described is not like that, but for us, we're slightly more driven, I guess. It's a bit of a curse, really. So anyway, very exciting. So I just wanted to share it with you. I'm gonna go and have a glass of wine now. You might have seen that I've been looking at it for like 3 times now, and it's empty. I only have one glass, mind you. What am I saying, mind you? So yeah. So anyway, great to be able to share this positive and enjoyable progression in my life, in our life. So if you get a chance and something's not right, and you have a chance to do something about it, do it. Why not is definitely my mantra instead of why. Useless question anyway. So take care of yourselves, and if you can, give us a like, subscribe, and I will keep on sharing some of my musings and journeys. So take care of yourselves, and bye for now.